Hey, hey, hey. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to Space Engineers. We're chilling. We're having a good time. Hi, Jwil. Oh, you're eating? Okay. Take your time. I don't want you to choke. Welcome in, everybody. Last week, I mined a ton of uranium, and we're still processing that. And we will be processing that for a while. Especially because I'm gonna go get more. Voluntary choking is fun. Involuntary choking is not fun. Alright. There we go. We're gonna go get more uranium. I think it was over here somewhere? Question mark? Is that it down there? I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, it's gotta be. That hole is gigantic. Alright. Oh, hey, what's up, Sass? Good to see you. Been a while. You planning to have fun tomorrow? That's what I hear. Hmm. Where... Oh, it's up there. I got very confused. I was like, where the fuck did the ship go? You're hoping to have fun tomorrow? No, I'm not coming. I've been spoiled by whitewater rafting. It's all I want to do now. Tubing is boring. There we go. Besides, somebody has to take care of the kitten. Emily didn't tell you we have a foster kitten? Uh-oh. I may have ruined a surprise. Oopsie. That's not what I wanted. Can't see a fucking thing. Okay, I need to go down a little more. Whoa. Now how close am I? Oh shit, I'm tilted. Alright, how about now? Oh, you stupid motherfucker! Why did I do that? I made an oopsie. Alright. Let's go down another, like, 5 meters-ish. Go check on it. Perfect. Fucking perfect, mate. Alright, what am I looking at here? Did I get all the uranium already? Nope. What about now? Nope. Oh, right, I forgot. I can't turn the drills on while I'm in the camera because it's super loud. Alright. Yep, that's all of it. Let me just double check. Cool. Alright, this stuff I can get with the other one. Let me just make the hole a little bigger. I'll make this a little easier. Alright. Cool. We mostly got stone that time. Oh well. Alright. Just gotta park this bitch. Which is very difficult. Uh-oh. All right. There. Cool. Now, front connector, unlock. Back it up. Turn on the landing gear. Locked. Done. Alright, that's another trip. Okay.
Fucking nerd of a teammate has abandoned us for the day.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am existing.
Okay, yeah,
And
that's
also
fair.
I'm happy.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah, your nerd of a teammate is being a fucking nerd.
Is he?
Abandoned us, just full on abandoned.
Where?
Playing Overwatch.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh. That's funny.
At least he could abandon us for a good game.
Rip.
Yeah. Well, how you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Got the word that pretty much all overtime is canceled for the time being, so that's fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So unless we actually have something in the dock, we're not getting any overtime at this point. Which I can't argue with, but oh well.
Yeah, it sucks, but also, like, fuck overtime. So,
I drink, yeah.
on the one
Oh,
hand, free money. Well, not free money, but more money. On the other hand, fuck overtime.
yeah, I feel that in my bones. It's one of those things where I actively gave up all my overtime for this month because I just didn't want it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
get
need
it.
it, so I just didn't.
I get it.
Use it? Yeah. Do I want it? No.
Fucking dark. You can't see shit. Turn that on, turn that on. There we go. Head this way.
I'm gonna get to space and start mining. Getting ready to mine stuff. There's fucking pirates up here.
Yeah, you guys need to get yourselves some FTL drives.
Yeah, we need to, but at the same time, all our resource nodes are less than 50 kilometers away, so...
That's fair.
Yeah.
Annoying, but like, eh.
Hey guys, I'm here.
Hey, Cargo, what's
how
up?
you doing, beautiful?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
What kind of drink?
Just water.
A water.
Oh, yeah.
In a can? I heard that can.
It was a can I picked up to throw away. Get water.
Mm-hmm.
I got Coke.
Uh-huh. It was.
Are you staying hydrated, sir?
Me?
Always.
Yes.
Good.
I steal half a dozen bottles of water from work every day. Yeah, nah. I always have water on hand, so I'm happy.
Good. You need that.
Yeah.
Every work
Shit.
truck has 2 chests. One chest is full of ice water, the other is full of beer for the end of the day.
We have one that's also full of miscellaneous nuts and bolts that we don't know where they came from.
You have a cooler for that?
It was what we had on hand.
Oh. All that stuff always goes in buckets.
It was in a
The
bucket
fucking
full, yeah.
the orange plastic ones from Home Depot.
Yeah, no, we had a unnamed white bucket that we kept shit in, but then we had to pull a sample of material, so it was like, okay, never mind.
Oh, there goes the bucket.
Yeah. Yep, so we just had like a bus cooler that we had that we were just using to hold stuff for a bit.
Mm.
So now it's the dedicated nuts and bolts chest. Yeah.
It's the, well, I need a bolt. Let me go see if maybe I got lucky today.
Basically.
We don't get lucky very often with the nuts and bolts.
Luckily, we have anything from like a 1/4 inch to, I think, for a while we had like a 1.5 inch bolt. Just sitting in the chest for a bit. I don't know where the hell we got it from.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I know we picked up a shitload of nuts and bolts off the ground whenever our screener started throwing them out real bad. That was a scary day.
Ooh. I remember one time my grandfather was replacing a porch, someone's front porch, and tore up the boards and found one of those big ass super heavy sledgehammers, the ones that have a fucking neck brace on them. That was in like perfect condition and had been under the deck for like 10 years.
Nice.
Took it home. We had it for another like 10 years before it broke one day.
Nice.
Which is like, I mean, we could replace it. The head is still good. It's just the wood snapped after 20 years of fucking being attached to like a 40-pound weight.
Sounds about right. Yeah, one of those big old mauls you get every once in a while. It's just like, you have no good reason to use it 9 times out of 10.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
The only time we needed it is when we broke it, and it was we didn't have a, oh god, what the fuck are they called?
Back.
Welcome back.
You know the things that you attach to an air compressor to tighten or untighten bolts on a car.
Oh yeah, an impact kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, an impact thing. We didn't have one, and we could not get the fucking nuts off.
Nice.
So we took we put the tire iron on and slid a steel pipe over that to give an extra, like, 5 feet of leverage. Still couldn't get it off.
Hell yeah.
So at that point, we put, like, something that we could smack on the end of that. And then hit it with the hammer, like, 10 times, and then it snapped.
That is the way to do it, yep. Can't
like,
be
well,
stuck with it ain't attached.
Yep. We did get it off, but it was like, it took a whole fucking day, dude. It was awful.
Hell yeah.
That was a perfect example of why the fuck did they put these things on so tight?
Make sure it doesn't.
Welcome back, Cargo. Did you get water?
Yeah, I got quote-unquote water.
Does your water say PBR?
No, sadly it doesn't. Sadly it's actually just water.
Oh.
I think my roommate has vodka, but I don't think I want to take it from him.
You could just leave it in the window. It'll turn into PBR in like 2 days.
Oh, I can't believe this dog abandoned us.
Yeah,
I know.
it is what it is. I was going to introduce him to a Vorion, and I thought that he would really like that game. It's just
Oh wait,
this.
is that the thing you posted about in
Yeah.
the chat? I have not watched that video yet.
It's just this without the on-person part. So you still build the ships.
So like it's just shipbuilding, but you don't have to like build it piece by piece.
Exactly.
In a third-person game.
Exactly.
Nice.
Holy shit, that
And it
sounds
has-
so much nicer.
It has full, like, actual shit, like,
Oh my god, it looks so nice.
AI.
I'm skimming through.
it has AI factions and pirates, and there's a story.
I'm gonna go wish list this really
It
quick.
actually is really good. The biggest thing is that even though building the ships is way easier than it is in Space Engineers, it's still just annoying enough that I said fuck it, and I found a guy on the Steam Workshop that has like 200 plus designs and over 3,000 hours in the game, and I just subscribed to his entire collection so that I don't have to build ships. I just use those.
Fair enough.
That is, in fact, the way to do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, has actually very positive reviews.
Yeah, it's one of those little indie space sims that has really high reviews because the only people that play it are the people like me that have a brain problem.
Yeah, reading reviews for these games is always funny.
So yeah, I installed a couple of mods for like quality of life stuff. And then all of the other things I subscribe to are just ship models so that I don't have to build my own ships.
The second highest review is I found 2 warring factions, befriended them both, and proceeded to make a fortune selling nuclear warheads to both. I am the U.S. Department of Defense.
Hell yeah.
You're goddamn right.
The only people that win in war are the merchants.
Sometimes not even them.
Oh, that's funny. That's great.
But yeah, I've been enjoying the shit out of it.
Literally, I'm sold already.
And you know what the best part is?
What's that?
Multiplayer.
Nice.
So you got this big ass randomly generated galaxy full of factions, missions, and shit. And you can just play it in multiplayer. Run dedicated servers. It's great. Big fan.
Understandable.
Hell, I would say I'm a big air conditioner.
Shit, that big?
I would be playing it right now if we weren't playing this.
What would you be playing?
I would be playing
Barbarian?
Avorion if I wasn't playing this.
I would have been back on my Elden Ring grind. Honestly, I've been since Fen ain't even gonna be here. I was just thinking about doing my Elden Ring grind, but just staying here to talk to you guys.
Yeah, I'm
fair.
just gonna do some mining and stuff for a little bit, and we'll hang out, and then.
Because I'm all for hanging out and just bullshitting, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
that's 90% why I'm here.
yeah. If we weren't playing this game, I'd just be playing Maple Story right now because I'm fucking hooked on that game for my once-a-year fix.
But yeah, Avorion, big fan. I'm hoping that I can get people to play it with me.
Yeah, I put it on my wish list. Honestly, probably pick it up if it ever
Oh
goes
no
on
no
sale.
no 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 no!
Even then, it's not expensive.
What's the price tag on it?
25.
Not
It
bad.
goes down to like 10 though. That's all I paid was 10.
Oh man, yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait till it goes on sale and grab it.
Yeah.
100%.
I paid $10 I think when it was summer sale.
Speaking of waiting for things to come down or come out, that new Deadpool movie coming out.
Did you see
Oh,
the
yeah, when is
controller?
that?
I did see the controller. I love the controller.
Okay, I
I
got
saw
it.
the controller and I thought that's great. I want one. And my second thought was, holy shit, would that probably suck to hold because right where your fingers rest is where the ass cheeks are.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, have you seen it?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, yeah, 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 you're looking at it right now? Oh my god, that
Yup.
fucking Deadpool controller.
That is double cheeked up, damn.
Yeah, it's probably not super comfortable to use.
Ah, hell no.
But it's fucking funny.
That controller has more cake than me.
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go get some ice cream. I'll be right back.
Okay.
My sister went to the store to buy ice cream with my credit card, so I am entitled to some of it.
Understandable.
Here, B.
Ice cream sounds good right now. Too bad I ate all mine.
Shit, I just had supper, so I'm happy. Ice cream really does sound good right now.
I'm literally just making fun of Fen right now. That's what I'm doing with my time.
Oh yeah, I was in there as well.
Yeah, I was like, he's not here. He's like, okay, I can see why he wasn't here. I see why. Man stuffs us in a room together and then just leaves.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just because somebody else wanted to play a game with him.
I'm just gonna boot up Elden Ring. Get back on my Elden Ring grind.
That's fair.
I've been grinding through the DLC.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this one load of platinum, then I'm switching to Maple Story.
God damn. What have you been up to? How's your week been?
Damn near broke my spine in a cargo ship.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, past time just existing. It's been fun. Melt my boots.
It's quite the way. How do you go from breaking your spine to almost melting your boots?
Okay, our furnace at work is down. So currently we're in a bit of a turnaround right now. Well, whenever the damn thing went down, it was half full. Which whenever it's half full, it has about 30 tons of pellets in it. And those pellets
Just 30,
range from
Just 30 tons, huh?
Yeah. And whenever it goes down, those pellets are at a temperature between 400 degrees and 1800 degrees.
Oh no.
I stepped in the pile wrong.
Oh, God. Are your feet okay?
I wasn't in it long enough to do any damage to my feet. My boots are fucked though. And I caught my pants on fire. Past that, I am
Jesus
fine.
The job you work, my man. I hope you get to retire within like the next 5 years after putting your life on the line so many times.
Probably not. They only pay me $23 an hour.
Fucking hell, man.
Well, I like the job. It's fun. It's dumb, but it's fun.
I like my job. It's fun. Boot is melting. Pants are on fire. I can see you just standing there with a thumbs up. Like the Fallout guy.
Gee, I was getting the boss around my boss's boss's boss, so I was having fun.
You're wild. Actually, just wild.
I am just glad that the company realized that I shouldn't have been that close to the pellets, so they're giving me a boot voucher. So I'm happy.
Hey,
So
almost melted your feet into your boots. Good thing it was just your boots. Here's a boot voucher.
Yep, for $150. Which is enough to actually replace the boot with some to spare, so I'm happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I had my car this week whenever I was driving into work.
Hell yeah.
And engine started overheating.
Ah, shit.
Like, oh boy. Literally, I was on my way to work and I was right outside the fucking gates whenever, because like I started getting the heat warning, and as I was approaching the gates, my fucking engine idled, and I was like, oh boy.
So that's always a blast.
I was able to get off the side of the road, and I head into work at 4 a.m., so no one's on the road, thankfully.
Yeah.
And I let my car cool down, and then I'm able to get my car into work. And then fucking there's a mechanic shop right across the street from where I work, thankfully.
Okay.
And they didn't open until 8:30, so I literally go in, work for 3 hours, come back out, and I call the place, and they're like, yeah, we don't have any openings till Friday. And I'm like, I literally will not be able to drive home if I don't get it fixed today. And the lady was like, all right, I'm going to ask one mechanic, see what we can do. And I was just sitting there in my car, and I'm like, she's going to call me back in 2 minutes, isn't she? Lo and behold, 2 minutes later, fucking calls me back. It's like, yeah, you can bring it over now. I'm like, yeah, all right. Bring my car over. They end up just replacing water pipe. And that resolved my issue, thankfully.
Right on.
Yeah, engine wasn't getting coolant properly. It's always fun.
I'm back.
That's always a blast. Welcome back.
So did you guys hear about Y2K?
Nope.
The joke being the huge outage that happened today.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Did you hear about that?
I
Yeah.
have not heard about the jokes, but I did hear about the outage because I couldn't clock out this morning.
Yeah. So, oh god, what's the name of the company? I already forgot. CloudStrike?
Yeah, CrowdStrike.
They fucked up.
Oh, 100%.
They fucked up big time.
It's crazy how one software update could cripple so many things.
It is not as crazy as you think.
They should have learned from Bethesda and their modding community.
I thought you were gonna say they should learn from Bethesda and just make everything buggy as hell naturally.
I mean, shit, that works as well.
There are a lot of single points of contact in software. One thing that if it stops working, everything will stop working. There's a lot of that.
See, this is why I like all the physical machinery at my job, because there are legitimately solutions to where, hey, this thing's not moving, beat it with a shovel. And that is the actual solution for it.
I do appreciate when things are simple.
Same.
Keep it simple, stupid.
But yeah, they pushed out an update, an auto update, that blue screen of death to every PC that downloaded that update. Which is in the millions of computers.
Worldwide. Yep.
If not billions of computers.
Probably closer to billions, in all honesty.
It's just a mild fuck up.
And because it was blue screening, it's not an update that you can auto push an update to. Someone has to physically go to the computer and fix it for each computer.
I bet whatever guy Shit, I was so sad. I saw this morning just looking at the stock market just for the shits and gigs. I'm so sad that I didn't buy puts for that company because they dropped like 40% today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that company is not going to exist at the end of this year.
I don't. Yeah, no, they just today they fell 11%.
Yeah, they're gonna keep dropping.
Isn't their
And
whole thing like virus and antivirus protection or something?
their whole thing is cybersecurity.
Yeah,
And they
brick
missed.
and, brick and PC just supposed to be protecting is a good way to kind of lose face.
Mm-hmm. Pushing an update to production before you've tested it. Good job, guys.
That's a solid 10 out of 10 play right there.
Almost makes you wonder if it was intentional, but everything's conspiracy theories nowadays anyway.
100%.
Well, see, that's the thing. It wasn't intentional, and it was this bad. Like,
If
it
it
was an
wasn't
accident.
intentional, who the hell had authorization to shut that shit out before it was tested?
Well, that was intentional. But it was a bug, not an intentional, like... The fact that so many billions of computers and corporate servers could have been taken to their knees permanently if this were a malicious attack is a problem.
Problem for them, but it is a hell of a selling point for their competitors.
Very true. But, so yeah. Yeah, this company will not exist at the end of the year because A, their stock market is their stock value is plummeting. But even if they somehow manage to survive that, because the stock market doesn't make sense, there's going to be congressional hearings. There's going to be hearings in the EU. There's going to be hearings in Japan. Like, this company is going to be raked over the fucking coals repeatedly.
100%.
They are going to be hit by, like, half of the civilized world with a what the fuck, guys? It's pretty bad.
Aren't these guys owned by Microsoft?
Kinda. So they're not owned by Microsoft, but they are, they work with Microsoft BitLocker, which is a Microsoft, like a Windows built-in encryption thing, service. So part of the problem is that because this was hitting only servers and Windows PCs, because they're the two that use the software, everyone was blaming Microsoft, even though it's not their fault.
Ah, fuck Microsoft.
Like, Microsoft did not inherently do anything wrong.
This time.
This time.
Yeah.
I get off the hook this time.
But yeah. It's Windows BitLocker, which is a built-in encryption service, uses the same software as all of those corporate servers. So when they pushed the update, it bricked all of the corporate servers and all of the work PCs that are using BitLocker. Oopsie.
No, the biggest whoopsie.
That is what in the industry is called a fucky wucky.
Yeah, that's what we call
We
well,
made an industry-wide fucky wookie.
that's what we
Yo.
call a, well, I guess I'm gonna get subpoenaed by Congress.
It happens to the best of us.
Oopsie daisy.
Big ol' oopsie poopsie.
Your Honor, my client, please, oopsie daisy. There we go. So yeah, big fuck up.
Better one, yeah.
Hopefully people will learn from this, but I doubt it.
I give it like a 5% chance of people learning.
Maybe we shouldn't have this one piece of software that can just brick like 35% of the world. Nah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. If I had to take an educated guess, the company will probably get like completely fucking dissolved, but Microsoft will pick up the patents so that they can keep using the tech.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
yeah, I can't let that go away. I mean, wouldn't you want to have the power to just brick everything in the world?
well, it's because like BitLocker is a big Windows thing,
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to lose that, so they
Three
have to get it somehow, you know?
Yeah, the three companies that are going to try and go for it is fucking Microsoft, four companies. Microsoft, Google, Apple, and Meta.
Yeah. Because the tech is like everywhere, it's ubiquitous almost.
Mm-hmm.
So like if the company goes under, somebody has to pick it up. But yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Good times for all. Alright, I'm slowly starting to build up a stockpile of uranium. Very slowly. For all the good it does me. And then I have to take all that uranium to the moon.
To the moon.
We are going to the moon.
I gotta get all the uranium to the moon so that the moon can have electricity. So that I can finish working on what I was working on.
Hell yeah.
Because I ran out of electricity. I did what we call in the industry an oopsie daisy.
What happens? Just ask CrowdStrike. It happens.
Just declare bankruptcy and then come back as a new company.
Yep.
Nothing ever happened.
No, we're not CrowdStrike. We're
Strike Crowd.
We're Strike
Strike
Crowd.
Crowd. Yeah, Strike Crowd.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So, I had to take my car to the shop this week
Alright.
to Volkswagen because it's a Volkswagen, and it was an electronic problem, so I couldn't like figure out what the fuck the problem was. They tore the whole car apart until they had checked basically every single electronic part and circuit board in the entire car.
Yeah.
And eventually they found what it was. It was the all-wheel drive and master control board that went bad.
That's
Thankfully,
important.
it's covered under warranty. So it's not going to cost me much. It's $100 for the diagnosis and $50 deductible. So I don't have to pay for the part or the labor.
That's good.
But I have another problem.
What's the problem?
My rotor wells are rusted out,
Oh shit.
so I have to replace
Ooh.
all of my rotors.
Ooh.
I have to replace all 4. And my
You know what,
brakes.
Yeah, you may want to get that fixed.
Yeah, that's a big problem. That's also a not covered under warranty problem. And I'm not going to have them do it because they quoted me for about $1,300.
Holy
Sounds
shit.
about right.
And
You'll
I was
probably
like,
be around like 800 at a mom and pop shop.
yeah, I figured probably like 800 at a mom and pop shop. I could probably do it myself.
I would not advise that.
Rotors I've never done. Brake pads are not that hard.
I
So
would
we'll
just
see.
not advise it because if something happens, that is your ass having to eat the insurance cost of something else happening instead of the shop's insurance.
That's fair. But then I don't have to pay the shop to do it.
Which, I mean, fair. But in that same breath, if something happens, that's a big ol' that's your fault.
This is true.
Oh, well, it sounds like you just got one thing to do. Don't fuck it up.
Yep.
Yeah, don't fuck it up. I mean, it's only my car, not millions of cars.
Yeah.
Right, CrowdStrike?
It'll be millions of cars in 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, somebody broke the brakes on every single 18-wheeler in the world all at the same time.
Ooh.
How?
Ooh,
We don't know. We don't know how they did it. But we have to replace the brakes on every single freight shipping truck in the whole world.
Thank God those brakes are only half the braking system. If the engine brakes go out, you're really fucked.
I don't know too much about how truck brakes work.
Truck brakes, they're not too complicated. It's mostly just brake drums, for lack of better words. You also have
Okay.
a little bit of a pad, but at the same time, the engine brake is the most important one because it allows you to actually slow down at a rapid rate without having to use your surface brakes.
Gotcha.
Because it pretty much just it vents all the fucking God, what the fuck are the words I'm looking for? It makes it to where your engine stops producing fucking torque at that point.
Okay.
It just makes it to where all the force that would be pushed up to make shit move just gets exhausted at that point. You don't get
Right.
shit.
Right.
It slows you the fuck down.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I explained that in the worst fucking way possible.
I get what you mean, though.
Yeah.
It makes sense because, like, trucks are really big and heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting rid of the active acceleration from the engine
Yeah.
is enough to slow you down really fast.
And that is why that's the only damn thing you use in the mountains, basically. Just use the engine brakes and just pray, because if you use your service brakes, those bitches are gonna be burning.
It's just fucking heavy.
Yep. Shit's heavy and friction is hot.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like, you gotta figure that the weight of the entire truck would be on the fucking brakes in that case. Like,
Yep.
using the surface brakes. It's like you're trying to hold up the weight of the entire vehicle on your brake pads. Like,
Mm-hmm. You
Like,
are
that's-
slowing down potentially 80,000 pounds, if not more, if you have the proper permits for it.
with nothing but brakes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's pretty bad.
It is wild how they work, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Do I miss
I never
driving
even
an engine brake? Fuck
I never even knew that they had an engine brake like that. I always assumed that they just worked like cars do.
Oh, yeah, no. If you
But
ever
in a
hear
different
anybody
way.
talk yeah, if you ever hear anybody talk like a Jake brake, that's what that is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the engine brake.
Huh. What do you know? Is that the loud hissing noise?
That's the one that sounds kind of like a machine gun in the older trucks. It sounds like hella loud.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
If you ever go through like small towns, be like, oh yeah, no engine brakes within city limits. That's what those talking about. That's the Jake brakes, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sounds cool as hell on the old trucks. I love it. Especially going through tunnels. That's fun.
Neat.
Yeah.
I did not know that. They should do a sequel to Forrest Gump, where he becomes a truck driver.
But he already went around the entire country on foot. Why would you need a truck?
I don't know. I want to watch that movie now. It's been a while. Forrest Gump is really good.
I always love him absolutely driving Lieutenant Dan through a fucking wall.
Yep.
Lieutenant Dan. My mom always said stupid is, stupid does.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Jwil, thank you for the sub.
I have been here for 2 months. Subscribe.
Yay. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Lieutenant Dan.
Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan.
Ice cream.
Hey, there is one thing that Lieutenant Dan taught me that I subscribe to with an extra caveat. And it's the every time we stop, change your socks rule.
That is fair.
You need to be changing your socks all the fucking time. And hey, you know what I do anytime I'm doing any physical labor? Change my socks.
Yup.
If I'm out in the yard doing yard work, socks go on, shoes go on. Alright, I'm done with the yard work. First thing, socks come off. Very first thing, new socks go on.
Yep, that is, yeah.
You gotta
That
protect
is
your feet.
100%, yeah.
The added caveat is that I also do that with my underwear. It's like, okay, I'm done with the like hard physical labor part of the day. Socks, underwear, replaced. Immediately.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than like sweat chafing in your thighs.
Oh, yeah. I love when you got more swamp than ass at that point.
Yep, more swamp than ass.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing better than going from like wet soaked underwear to a nice clean dry pair. It feels so nice.
You want to know one of the weirdest feelings? Got that good sweat soaked underwear, getting right in the right spots, then all of a sudden you enter a vehicle that has a fan that blows directly into your crotch area. That shit gets too fucking cold too fucking quick.
Oh my god, dude, I know.
It is
or like
straight
cars
pain.
that have air conditioned seats,
Yup.
and the seat is cold, and you're like, your underwear is soaking wet, and you sit down, and about 30 seconds later, it feels like somebody stuck an ice cube up your ass.
100%. All the damn loaders we have at work now, the newer ones, they all got that crotch blower on it. It's like, oh damn, that sucks. I don't like this. It's nice for a few minutes, but then all of a sudden it's like, this is uncomfortably painful.
One of the work trucks that was here the other day from the water company, because they were tearing up the street again.
Sounds about right.
It was the electric and gas company. They replaced all the gas lines on the street, and they had some problems, so they had to come back more than once to fix it.
Sounds about right.
And then we were good for like a month, and then the water company showed up, and they started doing their shit. It's like, fuck, guys, you couldn't like coordinate. Whatever. Anyway, one of their trucks, the driver had, you know, those steel hoses that they use for like dryers
Oh yeah.
to move the hot air out of the house? He had one of those hooked up to the air conditioning vents on the right side of the truck,
Yeah.
blowing directly onto his feet.
I don't blame him. No. Yeah, I understand that entirely.
And I was like, yep, that's very smart. That's a smart guy. That is a guy that was tired of, man, these work trucks get fucking hot, bro. Those shitty ass fake leather seats. You know what the problem with fake leather is? It gets just as hot as regular leather, and it's not regular leather.
Yep, and it peels after a while, and it's ugly.
And it peels and like, what would the word be? Like, it starts to get like slices in it as the peeling gets worse. Like it comes apart.
Oh
It's
yeah, it starts
awful.
cracking and everything. Yeah.
Yep, yep. And you can't treat it like regular leather because it's not normal leather. With real leather, it's like you just treat it every now and then and it's fine. Like they have
Yeah.
cleaners and stuff that you use.
You just go get like a thing of Armor All and just spray it on it like once a month. It's all
Exactly.
good.
But yeah, you can't do that with the fake shit because it's not real leather, it's plastic. It's just plastic and rubber. And they fucking fall apart, those seats. And they're uncomfortable as shit after a while.
Shit, I used to have one of those stupid gaming chairs that had the fake leather on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Worst
I did
decision
too.
I ever bought. Yeah.
I
I'm
did
still
too.
finding little pieces of that material on the floor every now and then.
That's why I got rid of it. Because it like the leather was coming apart.
I got rid of mine because the back fell off.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
That was the only problem, is that like it was literally like falling apart, the leather.
Yep.
So I put it out to the curb and some guy drove by and asked if he could have it for his kids. And he was just gonna cover up the leather seat. Literally just like staple some fabric over it. And yeah, he came back with a truck and took it. It was a DX Racer, I think. Yeah, fuck that chair. I say as I'm sitting in a gaming chair.
Yeah, I just got an office chair with a one of those mesh backs on it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, they are
Maybe a new
nice.
one though. Yeah.
They're the ones that we use at work.
Yeah, I gotta get a different one soon because the way they made this one is fucking weird.
They're nice because, like, they're comfortable and you don't sweat in them.
Yeah.
Right now I have a Secret Lab fabric chair.
Nice.
I got the fabric one instead of the leather. So I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm done with the leather.
I get that.
And this you can actually, like, clean and take care of. It's like, it's fabric. Like, you can just take a vacuum to it and then, like, scrub it with some cleaner and you're good. Alright. Is anybody still playing?
No.
Okay. Alright, let me, I'm gonna save the game and I'm gonna play some Vaporeon to show everybody the game.
Hell yeah.
So anybody that's watching Space Engineers VOD, thank you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Hope to like space engineers, not for space engineers.
And yeah, take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.